revolutionaries bent on making trouble.
Next on the microphone, we have from an organization called KmB, we have Bamboo.
Good morning, my name is Bamboo, B-A-M-B-U, on behalf of Kabataang, maka-Bayan, KmB Pro People Youth. KmB Pro People Youth strongly condemns the unwarranted execution of Oscar Grant by Officer Measurely and the subsequent violent reaction taken by police in response to public demonstrations. This is not an isolated incident or even one confined to this country. The ruling class regards the lives of people of color and the working class to have less value than the ground on which we stand. This way of thinking allows authoritarian violence to persist as a constant norm, while revolts against such repression are thought of as threats to peace. Sadly, Oscar Grant's case is not unique. The conventional nature of death underlines the importance of this case. With the global war of terror, generations of black and brown youth around the world have been slain by American bullets, all in the name of keeping order. We know that the true purpose of law enforcement is to enact the ruling class's will of private interest over the will of the public, which oftentimes means fatal consequences. The unquestioned right of authorities to kill working class people of color not just apparent in the murder of Oscar Grant by BART police forces, but in the history of U.S. police action worldwide. In the Philippines, we have fought against Western-imposed repression, torture, imprisonment, and genocide for centuries, and will continue to do so here alongside people with similar histories and exploitation. KmB supports the people's right to demand justice and accountability on those that exploit their positions of authority to victimize the community. This is not just about civil rights, this is about human rights. The right to be black and brown without the fear of being oppressed, exploited, or murdered by the very institutions sworn to protect and serve. No longer will we, as people of color, be divided amongst each other. We can no longer sit idly by while our brothers and sisters at home and abroad are murdered in the name of profits and progress. No longer will individuals who carry out murderous deeds of private interest be allowed to operate with impunity. We will not be defined by tragic loss, but by victory in this case, and the people's struggle for peace based on justice. We are all Oscar Grant.